Hi everyone, welcome back to One Mouse, One Dream. I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you guys today. If you love fall and you love Disney as much as I do, then this is definitely a video for you guys. I love to craft, I love to decorate my home, and I wanted to share with you a few of the ideas that I got inspired by this fall season to bring a little bit more Disney magic to my home. I love using Pinterest. I love being inspired by different home decor shops that I go to just to browse, and I just thought I'd share with you some really quick, easy ways for you to bring a little bit more Disney inspiration to your home decor this fall season. Of course, you could use a lot of these inspirations for other holiday seasons as well, or just even regular year-round decor too. But obviously it's fall, and I'd love to share with you some ideas that I have that I'm going to be doing for my home this fall season. So the first project that I'm going to be working on is probably the most easiest and least expensive project there is. It just requires you to pick up a few picture frames from your local Dollar Tree or even Walmart, Target, or even if you're like myself, I have a basement full of things that I might have some other picture frames lying around, things that I'm not really using at the moment, but maybe down the road, and I found this picture frame there. I have 3 different frames that I'm going to be using for this project. I'm hoping to create 3 different unique ways to bring some little bit of Disney to my fall decor with this project. So again, 2 of the frames I picked up from the Dollar Tree. One was a black 5x7, and then the other one is a silver 4x6. These were both $1, so again, very, very inexpensive. The last frame that I have is one that I had sitting in my basement, so obviously this was free. I believe at the time when I purchased it, it was like $3.99, but again, I didn't spend any money for this exact project because this is something I had, actually I had used this in our wedding 4 years ago for our dessert table, and it used to be spray painted pink, which you can still see on the back, but on the front, obviously it's really pretty in silver. The next thing that you guys will need, obviously some just basic craft supplies like scissors, glue, tape, whatever you want to use to complete the project, which I'll show you guys now what we're going to be doing. I went online and I just looked in, different clip art locations and printed out some Disney inspired fall decor. This is a Minnie Mouse silhouette, and it looks like a candy corn. And then I, cut out this Mickey Mouse with a pumpkin. And again, what we're going to be doing with these, we're going to create cute little frames for your home to stick around, on your counter, in your kitchen, in your living room somewhere, even in your bedroom or bathroom. And besides just putting, Mickey there, we're going to use some really fun scrapbook paper, different color construction paper. I picked out a few pieces that I had lying around my craft supplies. Again, I'm a scrapbooker, so I do tend to have a lot of paper that's sort of set aside for other projects down the road, and I didn't really have to go out and buy any additional supplies for this besides those 2 frames that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. So once you guys have picked out your clip art, you can then begin to decide what color background your construction paper you would like to have up against your clip art that you printed out and cut. Then you're going to decide which frame you would like to use. You're going to cut down the size paper to fit inside the frame. And the easiest way of doing this, I don't know if this is just my trick or if this is something that you guys use yourself. The easiest way is to trace around the either glass or the plastic frame that you have, and then that way it will fit exactly inside your picture frame itself. You always want to just trace around the actual piece of glass or plastic and then cut it just a little bit on the inside. That way it fits nicely in there and it's not like too tight and you have to sort of like scrunch it in there and keep trimming it. If you just trace around it first, just around the edges, and then you cut just inside of where you actually traced it, it will fit perfectly in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything cut out and trimmed how I would like it in each of the different frames that I have, and then I'm going to share with you what they look like after I'm completed with it. now that you've seen a step-by-step guide of how I created these frames, I'm going to show you what they look like afterwards. This is one of them. It's just a silver frame that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. Used a little bit of scrapbook paper as well as stickers to create this little picture frame that says fall. The next one, I absolutely love this one. It's very simple, but it obviously looks like a Minnie Mouse candy corn, and I just love the simple black frame, again just from the dollar store. Last one I think is probably my favorite just because I love how Mickey's posed in this one. And sorry if there's a glare on there. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys where I've placed these in my home as far as my decorations and see how I can incorporate it with the rest of my regular fall decorations. My next craft I'm sharing with you guys is how to create a fall wreath with Disney inspiration. I'm basically taking a larger grapevine wreath as well as two small grapevine wreaths, and basically I'm going to adhere them both together, and you can see how it's going to create a Mickey Mouse silhouette. And how I'm going to make it a little bit more fall inspired. Again, you could do this for any holiday season. I just picked up some floral leaves from the Dollar Tree. I felt like these are really nice quality. I picked up a bunch of colors, not sure which ones I'm going to use yet, but again, if I don't use them for this project, I will use them to decorate my home. So the wreaths that I did pick up, I had these for a long time. I believe I had got them at a discount store. They ended up being like $2 or something. The smaller ones I believe were like 89 cents. I know you can pick up all these sizes at your local Hobby Lobby, AC Moore, or Michael's. Next, you're also going to need some twine. I just have some tan twine here. You could also use brown floral wire, but I didn't have any brown floral wire around the house, so I'm trying not to go out and spend any more money. For this project, I'm going to try to attach the smaller grapevine wreaths to the larger one by using this and somehow hiding the twine with the leaves so that I don't have to use actual floral wire. So we're going to see how it works. I hope it works so that I don't have to go out and purchase any more items for this project. You also might want to pick up just some different burlap ribbon type thing to create the hook to hang your wreath on. Not sure what else I might use for this, but as I begin to work on the project, you'll see what kind of things I'll be using for this besides what I just showed you here. So let's get started. My next Disney fall inspired craft was the wreath that I made, and it's just a tiny wreath, but I love how it ended up turning out. You can see the inspiration, you can see the Mickey silhouette. I was able to use just twine to affix it to the actual the smaller wreath to the larger wreath, as well as helping to create the hook to hang it up on whatever I'd like to hang it up with. I think it'd be cute if I added like a bow or something to it, but honestly I love how it turned out, and it didn't even take too many leaves as well. I actually could have gotten away with just one of those leaf bunches that I got from the Dollar Tree. So here's what it looks like close. Has a little bit of chevron to it. I just love how it ended up turning out, and I think I'm going to try to make a bigger version of it now that I have tons of leaves left over from this project itself. This is the wreath that I made. I decided to put it on one of our closet doors in the hallway leading to the master bedroom. You can see I just have a little W for our last name, and then here's the wreath up close. I just love how it looks on this closet here in the hallway. Just gets a little bit of Disney something, and it fits perfectly there. It's not too big to take over the entire door or anything. It's not going to get in the way of the other door when you open it up, and I just love how it looks. Okay, the first picture frame that I created was this one here, and I apologize, there's sort of a bad glare from my window. But you can just see I have it, this is part of the corner of my TV mantle in our living room, and I just have it sitting here with other fall decorations, and I love how it turned out. This next frame is sitting here on my kitchen island, and I just think it's nice. It adds a little bit of Disney magic to the kitchen island decorations that I have going on, and I just love how it looks. The last frame is just sitting on a sort of side table that I have here in the kitchen. I just have it amongst other fall items here, and I just like the little Disney touch that it adds to this area.